So before we move on to the next section, let's take a few minutes just to kind of recap, reinforce what we're doing. Align and motivate. Why first framing, approach goal framing, behavior-specific praise, and general positive reinforcement. So don't worry about trying to throw cabrals right now. Okay, we're going to do a front stance, all right? And we do front stances for balance and power. We make sure our toes are forward, our hands are up in front of us, and all our weapons are facing forward. I'm telling him the why, what we should be doing. Like, great job keeping those knees bent, that foot forward, and this hand up. And like, hey, this is great. This is a fantastic stance. Good job. So we're trying to put all that into one. Of course, it's not that easy. He's being a compliant student at the moment, but just for the sake of demonstrating. We move on to capture, focus, and attention. All right, now we're going to move on for doing like showing Vincent here a jab reverse. So Vincent, attention tagging. I want to keep saying his name. There's multiple people here. I'm saying their names. Julia. I want to make sure that you're paying attention. I want to make sure that Vincent is paying attention. All right. Cadence control. Don't leave dead space. Don't think about what you're doing. You probably should have thought about that 10 minutes ago. Micro instruction. All right, we already took the time to get just our stance down. Now we're just going to work on that jab. So I want you to take your left hand, wave that left hand, and we're just going to put it out there and bring it back. We're going to put it out there and bring it back. I may not even be worried about how his fist is going. I don't care. If he gets his arm out and back in the right direction, then we're doing pretty good. Put it out there, and then once he's getting this, okay, now we're going to focus on those small things. Remember, if we take 20 minutes trying to perfect a punch, we probably already lost him, because we think about the like the attention cycle, 5, 7, 12. So we break it down. Back break fall, and that little brain break, back up, and then we move on to something else. Now we move on to the next section here, which is practice and memory. All right, again, more of how we make it stick. The first one is very simple. It's called modeling. Imagine trying to show someone a kata or explain the kata after they've never even seen it. Or say, all right, I want you to do a front kick. Put your knee up, push out with the ball of your foot, bring it in, put it down. If they've never seen what good looks like, they have no idea what it should look like. All right, and even if you show them the technique once, keep showing them, keep showing them. The phrase is modeling, but another way we often say that is show them what good looks like. We have instant recall. Now, what was previously called is teaching quiz. But instant recall, I'm teaching you a thing and I'm going to immediately ask you about that thing. Hey, we use stances for balance and power. What do we use stances for?
Balance.
Very good. We learn to do break falls to make sure that we protect ourselves on the way down. All right, Vincent, so why do we do break falls?
To protect ourselves on the way down.
Yeah, exactly. We constantly reiterate for that engagement and for that mental retention. Spaced reinforcement. So actually, I just did that a few seconds ago with all of this. So as we continue to teach, I don't just leave that stuff in 20 minutes ago. We're going to bring it back up and we're going to reiterate it. I go back to the idea if I'm teaching like kicks, I will continue to teach you kicks, but we're going to go back and practice all of those kicks again. So pause, reinforce, quick little kind of brain break, and then right back to it between 5, 7, and 12 minute increments. Single point correction. I was saying this a bit earlier when I was talking about Vincent and his punch. He could be doing 20 things wrong. And if I try to correct 20 things, his brain will explode. So we want to make sure that we're correcting small things that his brain can focus on. So now we're going to do a demo here. Someone come back up, please. You did a great job earlier with those toes. Very good keeping them forward. We're going to need to keep those knees bent. We're going to have our hands up. And just for right now, we're going to work that jab, reverse, front kick. So you notice when I do this, again, everything's going forward. We want our weapons forward because this is where the bad guy is, all right? So show me that jab, show me that reverse, get a little sloppy on these, and we're going to do our front kick and bring it in, all right? So I'm trying to model for him what it should look like, and I would generally keep doing this with him or them while I'm teaching, all right? So show me again, jab, reverse, front kick, all right? Now, why do you keep your whole body facing forward?
Because I'm attacking forward.
All right, because you're attacking forward. So immediately telling them, immediately saying. All right, show me that jab again. All right, so let's make a good tight fist. All right, and we want this on a quarter turn, not flat. That's a really good fist. Reverse. All right, and front kick. All right, show me that jab reverse again. And front kick. Now notice his kick is not very good right now, but I'm just trying to focus with him on his fists. He's generally got kind of the technique down. Yeah, it's bad, but I can't say, all right, your feet go in the wrong direction. This needs to be fixed. This needs to be fixed. Small corrections as we go. spaced reinforcement as you're going, and you were kind of saying it earlier, like the why call out, I think you said. It's kind of the same thing. Reinforce what you're saying. Pause to ask those questions. Pause to say, why this is important, and immediately ask him again. So what we're going to do, again, get in groups of 3. You can do the technique. We already did the front stance. Now we're going to do jab, reverse, and front kick. I want you to focus on modeling, instant recall, which is a teach and quiz. Tell them a thing, and then immediately ask them why. Go through it a little bit, spaced reinforcement. Keep asking them the why, or keep showing them, hey, show me what that good stance looks like again. And if you're the student, do some things wrong on purpose. Let's not be too disruptive for sake of time, but do some things that are incorrect. And teacher, just make those small little adjustments as we go. You guys got it? All right, grab a putter.